What's up, everybody, and welcome to Jumpy Gaming. Today we are going to be doing a review on MLB 15 The Show. Second time recording this, so I pretty much got everything on my mind that I want to say, so we can do it a little bit quicker. Had a little mess up with the audio, and game audio was a little bit of an issue. However, anyway, second run. Here we go. First, I'm going to be playing a Road to the Show game with my made character. I want to start out saying that this is not how you start out in the game. My contact is almost, I believe it's 92 now for right and left pitchers, left-handed pitchers. So I got a little bit of that, and then my power, I believe, is 99. So pretty much, if I get a hold of it right, it's going to be a home run. However, you start out with absolutely terrible contact, and just like the whole normal stuff, you actually start out in a West versus East game, at least I believe so still. I actually continue this from the 14, however, I believe it's the same as MLB 14 The Show. And then you play that, you get drafted. I started at Double A is where I believe I started out. You move your way up and everything like that. And then you eventually get into the majors, which is where I am today. And I'm actually only on my second season. Yeah. On my second season, first season in the major leagues. Took a little break from 14. However, anyways, let's get into this. I want to start out with the maps, or I guess the fields. And I was a little bit disappointed. And I hate saying that, but as far as the graphics are almost exactly identical to 14. They are still absolutely phenomenal. They're beautiful graphics. The fields almost look exactly the same as to the fields that I've actually been to in person. They look almost exactly the same. However, they're almost identical. It looks like they just copied them. To me, that's what they look like. It might look like a little bit different to you guys, depending on, I guess, what you're used to. But the other difference is, I was kind of hoping that they added minor league fields into this game. However, they did not. I was really hoping that they did, but they did add a couple more basic fields, and I believe they added a couple heritage fields. But there's no minor league fields, which I was kind of hoping because I was looking forward to the Indianapolis field, which is, I heard, a very nice field. Louisville Slugger, got to go with the classics. The Scranton field, I believe, I've heard is very nice. And a couple different ones. I live kind of near the East Coast, so it's pretty much all the nicer ones that I know for sure that I've actually visited in person. That I was kind of hoping they put in there because they're beautiful fields. They're very nice. And most of them, like I said, Louisville Slugger is a very historic field. However, I mean, like I said, they're still very nice fields. The other thing I kind of want to jump into is the baseball cards that they run. They, I think I'm going to go 0 for 0 this game. The baseball cards, sorry, lost my train of thought. You collect baseball cards for this game, which is, I guess for some, back to your childhood. You collect baseball cards for the bigger players. You can also collect it for heritage players as well. There's Nolan Ryan, Johnny Bench, a couple of the older retired players that you can kind of pick up, and you can actually use those players in something called Diamond Dynasty. I'll give you guys a little bit of glimpse of that in a couple seconds. I have not started it myself. At least on this one, I've only played the Road to the Show. I just continued my old one. I haven't had much time to play it. However, I wanted to get a review out to you guys before it's been a week of the release game, so we're going to do that. However, I will show you guys a couple of the cards I have right now. It's nothing, I don't have any major players right now, but be glad to show you guys that. I probably should have done that. Oops. But anyways, see, as far as fielding goes in the game, the gameplay, it's still phenomenal. I was actually talking a little bit on my last review that I attempted to call out. It does seem a little bit jumpy at times. When you're swinging the bat and it shows the replay, it almost like looks like your player just kind of chops it. However, it seems to be a home run. And I mean, I understand that it's probably very hard to get it down. However, I just kind of wish it was just a little bit smoother than what it really is. Probably shouldn't have swung at that. The other thing I want to mention, I am using the zone batting style. There's a couple other different ones. However, this one you control with the little yellow parentheses right there. You just kind of control it on your own. The other two are the very basic one, which is you just swing when the ball gets near the plate. And then there is a dynamic one, which I have not used yet. However, I'm assuming is very difficult to use. The fielding, there's a little bit, you can kind of get a little bit more diverse to where your player doesn't walk on exactly. You have to throw a little bit better, things like that. I just kind of press the button and it goes. But I just wanted you guys to know that too, the whole zones and everything like that. The pitching, I have not pitched on Road to the Show. I have pitched on Diamond, or not Diamond Dynasty, however, like Dynasty and Play Now I have pitched on. And as far as two players go, it's a little weird. The player can actually see where you're pitching if you're on the same television, and you can't really change that. And I don't really like that part about it, because on the old one it disappeared, you couldn't see it, however you kind of feel like where it's going to be. Now, on single player Play Now, it just shows third person of the pitcher, and you kind of pick where the ball is going to go, and it shows you what direction it moves on. Watch him get thrown out. Oh, I made it. But it's very fun pitching, actually. It's a bigger challenge than what it normally is. Leave that surprise for you guys. I'm not going to show you that. Give you guys a reason to buy the game. But I'm going to let you guys see a little more gameplay. I'm going to show that for a while because I hate talking in these videos.
A run, a hit, and a man left. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Rays lead it 4-1. Jason Nix will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a soft liner. Right here, easy. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired.
All right. There's a little bit of the bat fielding. So I'm going to talk a little bit more. I'm going to talk about Road to the Show and getting up and up and up in the system. As I said, you kind of get drafted from a community college type thing. I got drafted to a AA team, moved up to a AAA, and then I got traded. So you don't really have a say in getting traded. It just kind of happens. Now, the better you get, the more they want to keep you. However, which is really strange because I was batting 600 in the minor leagues, 660, somewhere around there, and they traded me. And then I got promoted from that AAA team to the Giants. I was in the Fresno Grizzlies for a little bit, and I got promoted to the Giants. And as far as being traded on this game, it's actually a little odd. You have to play a certain amount of games with the team, and then you can request to be traded. However, they don't really give you a choice of where you're being traded to. They want a good deal, is what they say, so pretty much it's actually like real life. If they ain't get anything from it, they aren't going to do it. So, I got traded from, as you can see, I got traded from the Giants to the Indians. And I'm not actually an Indians fan. I don't dislike the team, however, I don't really want to be on them. So I'm hoping the end of the year is going to be my contract ends and I can actually choose which team I want to be on. I'll have to get back to you guys on that. I need to make sure you guys get updated on that one. I'll be sure to update you guys on that. We're actually about to Tampa Bay. Yep, we lost. Okay. Now it's over. I guess I can show you guys a little bit more. Oh, 2 for 4. Okay, I'm actually alright with that. Well, this last game I had a home run, but I'm okay with not hitting a home run. Alright, let me show you guys a little bit more as far as the features go on here. The training points, you can... Oh, look, I actually have a couple things that are down. Let's Actually, at least one of them back up. Powers 91, 90, both contacts 85 and 87. So as you can see, you can kind of do that. You can do your fielding as well as your reaction, arm strength, all your fielding stuff, your stealing, base runnings, things like that. You can kind of customize your helmet or all your gear. You can go from the bat. You can kind of pick what colors you want it to be. As you can see, mine's red and tan. You can do what batting gloves you want on, your fielding glove, your cleats. You can also have a ritual. I'll show you guys a little bit more about that in a couple of seconds. Player comparisons of yourself and all the different ones. And then your standings, I guess, for your team, league leaders. Now, what's weird is I'm actually leading the most for everything, I believe. Except for at-bats, of course. Yeah, home runs, RBIs. Don't have much runs. Or stolen bases. But you can kind of break it down to see, almost everything. Your team, this is where you can actually trade yourself. You can also change your position and retire for some reason when you're 23 years old. I don't see who would ever do that. You can check the online leaderboards. I don't think I'm anywhere near this. I haven't played enough games at all. Anyways, you can edit your player almost fully. You can change hair, everything down to whatever you guys want to. I'm not going to save this before I do this. Sorry about that, you guys. Swing. Alright, there we go. Now it's... Alright, so here are the different modes. Also forgot to mention on Road to the Show, you can play in both the All-Star Game, which is very cool. If your player's good enough, you can get an S-Good play on there, and you can do Home Run Derby. I actually do have a Home Run Derby video. I'll try to post the link somewhere around here so you guys can check that out. It's very cool. You kind of get to go down all the way through the list to the championship. It's very awesome gameplay. And then there's the Diamond Dynasty. That's what I was talking about. You get baseball cards. You can get the old baseball cards, like I said, Johnny Bench, Nolan Ryan, all the older players, and you can actually build your own team. And it's very awesome. You can do franchise, which is just a normal, basically, dynasty. You just kind of pick a team and play through. You get to play now just normal online or at home with buddies. Community challenges, which is just testing your skills as far as batting goes, running goes, fielding, and all those certain things. Sorry, I'm trying to finish this underneath a certain amount of time, so I'm kind of talking a little bit quickly. Your mini modes, you can practice, you can redo the postseason, or you can play just the postseason in normal. There's Home Run Derby in there too, and there's Challenge of the Weeks, and of course that challenge changes weekly, so you can just do different things. You can enter into them, of course, which is very awesome. Let me give you guys a little bit of insight onto card collections. Here we go. That's what I'll show you guys. I don't have very many at the moment. However, as you can see, there you go. You can collect the whole team, and once you collect the whole team, you get a heritage player. Times you can get very lucky and just get them in general, but that's actually a very awesome ad. You can do, let me get to community markets. You can buy anything in the community market, which is a new feature as well. You can buy anything from items. You can buy, these are the ritual things I was talking about. So things that you can have your player do during the game, which is actually very awesome now too. You can buy baseball cards, the older players. There's Johnny Bench, as I mentioned, Nolan Ryan. You can get things like Mike Trout, which I personally do not like. Miguel Cabrera, Mike Schmidt, Troy Tulowitzki, kind of all the bigger name people. You can buy them, put them on your dynasty team, and completely overpower yourself. But as far as most things, that's actually pretty much all the game modes. Try to show you guys everything. If you guys have any more questions, you guys want to see anything else, just let me know. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you guys like the video. Check out some of our other ones. I got some more posted for MLB. I have a Road to the Show actual full game being played as well. And I actually think I did fairly well in that game compared to this one doing the video. And I also have the Home Run Derby. As I said, I'll try to get the link on there if I can remember. Follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/xgen2. We have a couple of different streamers. I'm hoping to get them on a little bit sooner, but hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one.